dull, matte Alcantara steering wheel doesn't need to look like that. This is how you want it to look, soft and supple. But how do we achieve it? Today I'm going to show you using microfibers, brushes, steam cleaners, and a real array of what you can do at home, from just a cleaner and some microfibers through to using brushes and steam cleaners. A step-by-step guide to help you achieve that perfect Alcantara again. You do not need to be scared of this material. As you can see, I'm working on a Mercedes-Benz steering wheel. It's flat and it's covered in filth. Now, the first thing I do when I work on a steering wheel, if I'm doing any intensive work, is to cover the dashboard behind it. You don't want to be lacing the clocks or the dashboard or any instrument parts with your cleaner, or in worst case, dirty water that's coming out of cleaners and off the steering wheel, and then allowing that to dry, because as you can see, it was a sunny day. So with the dashboard covered, I always start with some cleaner on a microfiber cloth. This is an Auto Glim interior cleaner, really basic, does a bit of everything. The one thing I will say on this video, do not be scared as to how wet you're going to get this Alcantara, as you will watch me do in the video. But first up, a bit of cleaner on the microfiber and wrap your hand around it, squeeze the steering wheel, get a finger inside it, rub through the stitching, get into the little cracks and crevices where you know you hold the steering wheel. Instantly you can see the bottom of that part that I'm working on is a lot darker. We're already pulling out dirt. Now, once that lower section was done and I was happy with the results, I carried on that upper side of that steering wheel. Again, pay attention to those thumb grips and behind the steering wheel. People do not realise how dirty the behind the grip is on the steering wheel. Utter filth. But like I say, instantly, even with just a microfiber cloth and some interior cleaner, we're pulling out dirt. Now, if you've restored your Alcantara steering wheel like the owners had on this one, a microfiber and some interior cleaner and this technique is all you need. But of course, this is a restoration video. I'm going to show you how to get the best out of it with some different products and techniques. So you're starting to see that Alcantara look come back. It's looking a lot darker already, but we're thinking, nah, it needs a little bit more. So what can you do at home? Colour lock brush. £4–5 on Amazon that cost me. I've sprayed the cleaner onto the brush. Again, it's not gone directly onto the steering wheel. And now I'm starting to brush the Alcantara. We're still cleaning it, but also we're now starting to revive the pile of the Alcantara as well. Again, make sure you're getting in all the stitching, because there's loads of grime that builds up in there. Once you've done a section, grab a microfiber cloth, give it a dry out. How's it appearing? How's it feeling? Have you started to sort of renew that Alcantara feel? If you have, great, dry it off, move on to the next section. If not, we've got a few more steps we can do. Now the next stage is hit the fan. It's like this car. It's proper filth. that is a Karcher SC1 steamer, very like bottom of the range Karcher steamer. You don't need nothing fancy, but I've just got a little brush attachment on it. As you can see, the nozzle is set to high pressure, so I'm really going at it and I'm really laying down some moisture in it. But what that moisture is going to do is encapsulate the dirt. The wheel was a lot cleaner already, but the use of the steam really pulls out that ingrained dirt. This steering wheel at this point, or the Alcantara on this steering wheel at this point, is very wet. Now a little bit more cleaner on my brush, and I'll go back to my brush and I start to work that brush. So we're using the water and the cleaner to extract the dirt. All the while we're extracting the dirt, we're reviving the colour of the Alcantara, so it looks like it's always getting darker and darker again. And we're reviving the feel by lifting that matted surface and giving that soft, supple driving feel that you want back when you're gripping onto this E63 scared for your life. Now, if you've got a steering wheel you want repaired or restored like what I'm doing here, and you don't fancy giving it a go yourself, I've got a website. Hit me up, get in touch with me. I'll put a link on the bottom of the screen now. It's joehuntley.com. Super simple. There's a form on there. Get in touch with me and I'm sure I can help you out and restore your steering wheel so you can then sort of maintain it yourself, as I've done with this one. Maintenance is easy and I'm sure you can do that, but I fully appreciate not everyone wants to get stuck in and bring a steamer out on a steering wheel on a E63. It's fair enough, I understand. And while you're checking out links as well, be sure to follow the Instagram page where I post what I work on. So there was pictures of this steering wheel before the video was made. You see some of the weird and wonderful cars I get to work on, and of course drop a like and a comment on this video, and any cleaners, brushes you need, why not head over to Ultimate Finish. Now let's think about a little bit outside the box here. This brush is from a shoe repair shop. This is a suede brush for cleaning shoes. What this does is revive and lift the Alcantara really well. Mixture of nylon and wire bristles. Just give it a good scrub. You see I'm being very careful with the leather above. If you're unsure, just tape it up. But you can see it's lifted the pile and it's giving it that soft look again. This is the finishing touch, but you want to make sure the Alcantara you're working on is dry for this section. Sometimes it needs a little bit more, but I'll show you that one in a second. Now it's not uncommon for the Alcantara to actually bobble and sort of bunch up. Colour Lock sell, wait for it, a sanding pad. That is 1000 grit sandpaper on a foam backing pad. This is a bit scary when you start, but trust me, it works. Sanding Alcantara removes all of them bobbles and that aged look and gives it that plump, soft look again. Again, this is sort of the extreme end of the restoration, but don't be scared, get scared to have a go. Like I say, it's a very durable surface, but people get worried because it's on the fancier cars. It doesn't mean it's a fancy surface that you need to be scared of. Sanding it is more than safe. Run a microfiber over it just to pick up any bobbles that you've sanded off, and you'll be left with a crisp, clean surface ready for some Sunday driving again. And there you have it. Whip off that dashboard cover and your steering wheel is done. Soft, supple, you've got that texture back that you want, that nice smooth feeling that you run your hands through, and a surface that you can now keep on top of and make sure it doesn't get that dirty again. As always, thanks for watching my detailing videos. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Check out my website, my Instagram page, and I'll see you again for more detailing content soon. Cheers.